All right, let's get this text sent. For those of you who are new, I apologize. YouTube changed the way they do things. So now, instead of sending you this prior to the video, I send it after. So let's give this a couple seconds to let everybody join and we will proceed. All right, that's been enough time. Remember, if you are seeing this, please let me know over here in the comment section. You can comment live. Just let me know you got the text and the link worked. All right. So welcome back to another edition of Review the Pew. As always, my name is Kyle, and I'll be leading you through this instructional video. We're covering the Ultimate 13.7-inch Complete Sons of Liberty Gunworks bundle. Can we just take a moment to realize the Sons of Liberty boys not only helped figure out whatever you want to look at, but perfected the minimum length you need to be compliant. Like, that's just something else. Nomad, man, we got a lot of you guys around here. I'm happy to see it. But anyhow, we're going to breeze through this, guys. Remember, you have YouTube to come back and watch again and again. If I go too fast, you can watch it there. So, the upcoming reviews is where everything goes and stays, even in a sold-out state, until we do the video. Once we do the video, it gets moved to the past reviews. The past reviews is where everything stays for all of eternity, and it's where you come back and post your review if chosen. Now, this is an FFL item. It is not an SOT item because it is the absolute minimum it takes to do the little pin and weld there and still be 16 inches with a Knox, but nonetheless, it's an FFL item, so we will ship this to your FFL upon receiving your item. We ask that you do your review within like 3 to 5 business days. If you can't do it in 3 to 5 days, it is not the end of the world. Please remember that communication is key. All I need from you is to let me know when you think you can get it done, and we'll go from there. But for argument's sake, let's say we ship it to you. You watch the latest episode of Desk Pop Shots, shameless plug of our podcast, and you get real frisky and you take it out, you shoot it, you're ready to post your review. How do you do it? Well, as I mentioned before, as soon as this video is over, we move the item from here to here. We also add your name, if you're chosen, to the bottom of the description. So all you have to do is search your last name, click on the item you want to review, click on the review, follow the prompts, and post your review. As far as the body of the review goes, guys, there's no script. I do, however, have a few things we have to make sure we achieve in order for it to count as an actual review. First and foremost, the length of the review should be no less than 3 to 5 sentences. That's absolute bare minimum. Next, guys, is honesty. Honesty is key. If you follow me on any form of social media, if you watch our podcast, you understand that Sons of Liberty Gunworks is not only a company that we back as far as product, we back the people wholeheartedly. However, it does not mean I just expect some shill type review. I want your honesty, because I know if you find something that can be approved on, I can take that to Mike or Kyle or Tom or one of the guys up there, and if they see it and they're like, okay, that's a legit issue, they're gonna fix it. I'm that confident in them. So just remember, honesty is the number one thing on Review the Pew. If you do nothing else, just be honest. Next is professionalism. Please remember that it does not matter what product is on this website. Somebody's blood, sweat, and tears are behind it. Be professional. And lastly, the why. Tell us why you felt the way you did. You do those few things, guys. You click submit, you're done. Your obligation to Review the Pew is then complete, and it's your product or products to do with as you wish. Too easy, right? Please remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications. Guys, that is not a way for me to get YouTube subscribers. YouTube is not going to make my fucking money for me. However, I cannot reach you guys if texting is down. All of a sudden lately, the elections are over and cell phone carriers aren't blocking mass texts anymore. They just work all of a sudden. Well, that could go down again. So notifications here, join our Facebook group, The Breakfast Club, aka Review the Pew. Get it? Waffles? That's how we kind of started. Anyhow, just remember, notifications on Facebook, notifications on here until we launch our app. That's going to be the fastest way to reach them. Before we move on, please remember, guys, we grow 100% by word of mouth. This is not an open-ended request. This is starting to become relatively, what's the word I'm looking for? Not dire, but it's a request. It's a very solid request. This breaks down the way we operate for new members. We need you to share Review the Pew with everyone, all over. I think we kind of start to get kind of narrow-minded on social media and think that because we know all of our closest people know about something, just like Sons of Liberty Gunworks, for instance, we know all of our bubble knows about them. We want to advertise outside that bubble. Same with Review the Pew. We want to advertise outside of our norm, right? So use this link to your advantage. What most people do is a couple times a week, they pick a Facebook or a Reddit or a Parler or whatever. Use this as your main post. Drop this in the comments and walk away. That's all I'm asking from you. All right. All right, let's get over here to this list. This list is put together based on purchase timestamps. What that means for you is whenever you click to purchase, that's where you're seated. Now, this list is the first layer of randomization in the process because nobody can predict when somebody's going to click purchase, but this list is going to change. So again, for you new members, because I see a lot of new names on here, welcome to the new ones. Welcome back to the old ones. We'll get back up here to the top. When I click this button, it does a few things. One, it gives me how many items or viewers we potentially have. It then shuffles everybody's name up and assigns a random number to them. Now, I cannot fit everybody's name in one frame. So as you saw, I'm going to scroll on down here. I'm going to scroll on back up, fit as many as I can. Give you one more look down here at the down under. With 68 being our magic number, I will come over here and refresh this again, guys. If I'm going too fast, watch it on YouTube. I will type in 68. Guys, when I click generate, that'll give us a number. That number will correspond to the name on the previous screen. That name will be the individual reviewing this item for us. Please don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube. Join the Facebook group, The Breakfast Club, aka Review the Pew. Turn on notifications, share the website, guys. That's what's really going to keep us going. And if you haven't already heard, search Desk Pop Shots on any social media for the most part, YouTube, etc. It's our podcast. We interviewed Mike Mahalski with Sons of Liberty this last week, and we're going to do it again next week, and it sounds like so. Kind of cool shit, kind of not, whatever. Let's do it. 23 of 68. 23 of 68 is Nicholas Hoffman. To recap, the ultimate 13.7-inch complete Sons of Liberty Gunworks bundle out of 68, 23 was chosen for view. 23 is Nicholas Hoffman. Nicholas, I will send you an email, apparently, with the same email that you got from the last one we just did review. To everybody else, thank you all so much for your support. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you next time.